Islam is terrified of people professing atheism, right? Again, I think that, I don't know what experience you've had maybe with, from reading European history books, but I suppose you should read books about Mesopotamia and Islamic civilization. The Prophet Muhammad, if I may just finish, I'll let you respond. So the Prophet Muhammad had a famous debate with a Bedouin atheist, right? There was no intolerance there. The Bedouin atheist actually became Muslim, but there was no intolerance just because the guy initially professed to be atheist. Abu Hanifa, famous classical scholar in medieval Iraq, Baghdad actually, had public open-air debates with atheists. Presumably there's atheists who were living in Baghdad at the time to actually be invited to open-air debates, and no one killed them or was intolerant to them at all whatsoever. And when you say, oh, Islam is terrified of atheists, I just want to say something. You're not special. We encounter polytheists, we encounter Christian Trinitarians, we encounter Zoroastrians throughout our history, and from our perspective, you're all arguing exactly the same thing, which is somehow the finite thing is also infinite and eternal, and we don't really see you as different. Actually, you're just another let's say, just not a flavor of ice cream that we are basically encountering. So don't make yourself out to be more special than you are from our perspective. And as for the issue of tolerance of atheists, I think you should question your founders of your very ideology which pervades the West, liberalism. John Locke, in his Letter on Toleration, argued that you should tolerate different Christian sects, Protestants basically, but not atheists, because you can't trust what they say. They don't believe in any higher moral value other than maybe what is expedient. Rousseau made also the same argument, and some people say that under the current, you could say, atheistic idea as opposed to the natural rights arguments of John Locke, but the Benthamite arguments of utilitarianism. Really, morality is only based on expediency, and then people's rights are based on whether it's expedient to the state to even tolerate your rights. So now this is not related to the debate itself, but the guy brought it up, and it's really disingenuous to bring up in that kind of debate.